Hi guys, so it is going to be another beauty box review. So this one is going to be the Covet beauty box. Now I'm jumping right into the video. I do not want to waste any time. So this is basically the look that I would have created using products from the Covet beauty box, and I decided to do one side first and then I'm just going to do this side. So for today's primer, I'm going to be using the LA Girl Pro Conceal. This is going to be my eye base for today in the shade Beautiful Bronze. So I got a new flat brush and I absolutely love this brush to apply my base with. It is going to be my new favorite brush. It was from Trim Silk Eye Care Implement Blending Brush. It's a soft nylon brush and this is the brand. And the thing is that I bought the last two and I love these for my makeup classes, so I am going to be on the hunt for some more. But let's not waste any time. So I'm packing this onto the eye to get some coverage. And I'm putting it all over. So this was the shade that I used to clean up underneath my brow bone and to just carve out my brow. And I really didn't put a whole lot of this concealer either. However, I am patting it down to sort of help it to stay better. Don't look at the nails, don't look at the nails, focus on the makeup. I've been getting breakouts like crazy and I'm in need of a facial. Don't look at those either. I'm also going to be reviewing a foundation. Well, not really reviewing because this is the first time that I'm wearing it, but yeah. So I'm using this Slave Revolution. I am going to be using this first light shade, sort of like a beige nude, and I'm placing that right on under the brow bone. So this is going to be used as my brow bone highlight shade. Next, I'm going to use a shade that's similar to it, but this one has some shimmer in it. Now, the palette actually comes with names of the eyeshadows, but it's upside down and I did not read it beforehand. So these are basically the colors. So these are probably how the colors should go, or it can be Googled. So that is the name, those are the names of the colors. So it's Slay, Brow Bone, was Purple, and then Hit. I'm going to see if I can use this as a guide. Okay, so I'm going to place Hit, which is the shimmer shade, over that first shade. Next, I am going to be using the brush from my Anastasia palette, and I'm using this. Let's see what shade is that going to be. I'm using Queen first, which is this shade, and then I'm going to be using Killed So because I'm holding the palette, I'm not going to be able to lift my brow, so I'm just lifting my, well, physically lifting. So I am using my brow on my face to the brow in between. I'm not closing because I want to see how the shadows are being placed. So I'm just going back and forth into the color to build up the intensity on the eyes, and of course making sure that I blend out my colors well, because transition, lay, application of my colors. Whatever I put to the top, I put to the bottom, so I don't have to do it after. And again, I keep, this is the second color I'm adding here. I'm going back and forth into the palette and onto my eyes to just build up that intensity. And then I'm using a really light hand to blend out those colors. So the next color I am going to be using would be Slay, and that's a sort of, it looks like it has purple in it, but it's a mix between a bronze with purple and like gold shimmer. So that's this top shade right here. Tell him I can't come right now. Tell him they'll have to come because I'm doing something. So the other shade that I'm using, I'm going a little further. Oops. I'm multitasking here. Alright. To the crease of the eye to add some depth to the eye color. I'm not going directly over that transition shade because I want that lighter shade to sort of peek out, just like this one is. So I try to use minimal base because I actually wanted this look to be more soft, so it can actually be represented as a daytime smoky look. Again, build up the intensity on the outer areas first. Alright. Okay, no. And work my way in. And I'm going to go back with the first shades that I used to further blend. Make sure you're not making any mess, please. it is all about the blend. It's better to take your time and blend your eyeshadows so that they don't look or appear harsh. Before I used to be like, I'm tired, I don't want to blend, but when you take your time and blend your eyeshadows, it helps the look to be so much more seamless. So the only thing I'm going to use outside of this palette is a black for my Morphe 35B, and that's just to add some fruit and definition right in this socket, because Slay is a bit dark, but it's not as dark as I would like it to be. And I like my crease, my outer V, to be pretty defined. It just makes it pop more to me. Nearly threw down the foundation. Right, so just as I did with the other, I put the color and I am going back and forth to blend that shade, and I'm taking it a little bit low. Then I'm going to go over it with the brush and just use a light hand to sort of blend over the edges of those colors to fuse them together. If you're hearing a rocking song, I'm rocking the baby back to sleep with my foot so he doesn't get up. Right, so now that that looks as similar to the other side, I'm gonna go back with my base and just re-carve out that eye. I'm placing a little first, and I'm continuously opening my eye to make sure that it's not going above the crease of my eye, so that the concealer does not actually touch the line or the crease and get onto the topper, not topper, that's craziness, to the top lid. I was probably trying to see top of my lid. So the shade I'm using on the eye is a sort of, it's almost like a dark peach or like a rose gold pink. I don't know how to explain the color, but that's what it looks like to me. Right, so this is the shade. And the name of that shade,
so good.
I got a Charles. I'm hearing in my video. Can you see if there's a paper on the ground for me? Okay, so the AC most likely blew it out. It's in a few, but that's what I'm using for the lid color. I told her she couldn't be in today's video because I'm trying to do it quickly because I have somewhere to go. And she came home from school.
Hey
and I'm still at the makeup studio.
Hey guys, on every August, check out my videos. because I'm going to be doing like all kind of videos. I'm going to be like subscribe, give it a big thumbs up if you like.
Lashes to me, please. Thank you. Right, so go back and eat because we're gonna be leaving in a bit. Right?
I'm making some fake videos.
Go hurry. Yeah, she always wants to take over my videos. But I don't think I'm gonna give her a channel, at least not yet. So I'm just adding back a little black to further define the crease. I love that you can see. I like to see the depth in my look. Where is a blending brush? So I did a brow video yesterday and I posted it on my channel because most of the time I'm going to be doing my brows off camera first. Most of the times, unless I'm doing a full video. So if you wanted to see how I got my brows, then you can check out that video. So I am moving on to lashes, and you would not believe where I got these lashes. Now these are just some regular, those really cheap Chinese lashes that they normally send you with here. Apparently now they're selling it just like that. So there's a supermarket, a little mini supermarket in my neighborhood, and I saw them there and I needed to just do a quick look. And I said, okay, that's all they had, and I said, let me get it. And that's what I'm wearing, and I love it. So I'm gonna show you what I did to the lashes so it's not going to look as plastic.
This is my makeup videos are going to be on September. My makeup videos is going to be on September.
Go eat. Can I have my small scissors, please? It's behind the bottle. Behind the bar. So it comes with those little extra edges. So I am clipping off that extra edge so it does not poke me in the eye because that really scratches.
Yeah, guys.
And I learned this trick from a makeup artist, Renee Bain Keller. Keller Colors Makeup.
And guys, this is my name. Adella.
Can I finish my makeup video?
If you want to see my cool videos, check out. If you want to see my videos, when I'm gonna go on a pool on my birthday, I'm going to pool.
Not if you don't listen.
I know, right? Yeah, and this is my name.
Okay, so can I finish my video, please?
Okay.
Please, thank you.
Okay.
Go have a seat.
Mama,
So I bend.
ice cream?
Only if you listen. So I bend the lash around my finger, and I'm using an eyelash curler, and I'm curling the eyelash. So anytime you have eyelashes that look really fake, you can use this trick.
It's just like taking too long
To get them looking a little bit more wispy and natural. As natural as you can make fake lashes look.
Oh my god! You got peanut butter milk.
So I'm just taking my time to curl them. I'm trying to get as close to the lash band as possible to flip the lashes upward so they could have that wispy look. So you could already see that the lash is looking much better. For the glue, I'm going to be using I Envy by Kiss super strong eyelash adhesive, and it is clear. This is my new favorite strip lash glue. This is what it looks like. Has a gold cover in the event that you're going to be looking for it. So to apply my lashes, I turn it upside down and I place the glue on the lash band so it doesn't run back into the lash. And then I'm going to take a strip and I'm placing it right where I'm going to be putting that eyelash. So this is gonna act as like a double barrier to adhere my eyelash. I rarely wear lashes, and lashes used to give me a lot of trouble to put on myself. On my clients, I could put it on pretty easily, but most times I get trouble to put it on myself. So this trick helps me to put on my lashes and for them to stay much longer. And of course, I'm gonna wipe off my wand. If you're a makeup artist, this is one of my favorite pack of wipes to get if you're in Trinidad and Tobago, and it is the antibacterial wet wipes by Fresh and Soft. So the company is Fresh and Soft, and it is the antibacterial wipes. This helps to sanitize my makeup items as I go along, because I tend to sanitize while I go. Right, so with all that talking, my lash is now dry enough. It should be tacky by now. I tend to try to hold down my lashes because they are long and they sort of get in the way. So I try placing the lash in the center of the lid first, and then using the tweezer to work it into shape and to get it stuck. Put it down. I use the bottom of the tweezer to push the eyelash into the line of the eye and help it to stick. And that's alright if glue got on your eye, because it can come off. Luckily it is clear. And if not, you can always re-add some color. Yeah, so this is edit free because it's live, so bloopers are included. So look at how natural that lash looks already. I'm going to use my spoolie brush and comb out the lashes. So I just put my finger right over the eye and I use the force to separate the eyelashes from below. That way my lashes go in between the fake lashes and it looks way more natural. So I'm gonna tight tight line underneath my eyes using a black liner. Yeah, my eyes look much fuller. My eyelashes look much fuller. And then I'm going to go to the bottom as well. To add some more definition, which also helps to bring the entire look together. So now I'm going to use some mascara. Go to the bottom of my lash. To fuse my lash and the false lash together and make it look even more full and natural. I actually pretty like these lashes, and because they are cheap, I would not mind stocking up on these to do makeup videos and tutorials, because I am not about that expensive lash life to do videos at all. And I barely wear lashes, so I sell them, but I don't wear them as much because my eyelashes are already sort of long. So I just use a good mascara, and this mascara I am using is from L'Oreal. I may not be able to put everything in the description tonight, but I most definitely will get back to it as soon as I can. So this is the L'Oreal telescopic lashes. And the camera is focusing. With the blending brush, and further blend that color. So I'm going to move on to the rest of my makeup. I already did my face using Benefit the Pore Professional, and this was in one of the other beauty boxes. The foundation I'm using today is the Maybelline New York 24-Hour Foundation. This is their new foundation line, and I'm using the shade 355 Coconut. So I'm using a small face brush. I'm not color correcting because one, I'm not going anywhere, and two, I want to see how this applies and stays without color correcting. I only color correct when I have severe discoloration or darkness. I'm trying to blend as I go. I tend to pat underneath my eyes. Patting motion to me just helps provide full coverage. Right, someone was trying to call me, but I don't put top. I just use whatever is left on the brush and spread it out over my forehead because I don't really have much acne on my forehead, and then my forehead is so I don't need a whole bunch of product sitting on my. Trying to adjust my lights. Right. So I'm going in with my concealer. concealer and the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Fawn for my highlight shade. And my sponge is not damp because I want full coverage of the concealer. If I wanted it to be more sheer, I would have dampened the sponge, but not dampening the sponge is going to give me fuller coverage. So this look is actually pretty cool for a graduation look minus the lips. So I'm just going to put like a little one stroke to just slim that nose a little. And I'm using my e.l.f. blush brush, the tip of it, to just blend that out. Adela, move from there, please. Put it down and move from there for me, please. My forehead is pretty small, so I don't need to contour. Everyone does not need to highlight and contour. You highlight and contour based on your face shape. This is one of the things that I teach in my makeup classes, because I realize a lot of persons, granted that I also started on YouTube watching makeup tutorial, you have to take away what you can and then adjust to suit. So you can't do everyone's makeup the same way, because everyone does not have the same facial shape or frame of face. Instead of contouring, you could use a bronzer around the hairline, or I just use my contour shade right on the sides of my forehead, right? But to set, I'm going to be using the Beauty Bakery Better Not Bitter flour, and this is a setting powder. This was also in one of the other beauty boxes. I'm using that to set my under eye. I love this powder because it is really finely milled. My makeup at all, and it melts into the skin like butter. I kid you not. Dada, take off the AC for me, please. My chin, but I'm just adding some powder to take away any shine that is there, and my pimples are just like So for my contour shade, I actually use a product that I normally use to fill my brows. I did not use it to fill my brows today, but on a typical day, I would use the LA Girl Brow Pomade in the shade Chocolate. And I'm using, this brush does not have, oh actually it does, the e.l.f. Flawless Concealer Brush. And I'm just putting a little so I'm not just, I'm actually blending it in as I go. That's to help it to not look as harsh. And today I actually did not use my face powder color or shade. I just used the same Beauty Bakery powder to enhance. Adela, go and have a seat, please. To enhance underneath my contour line, and the deposit that was left is what I used to set the rest of my face. So I really don't like to bake. I just add and blend. So I'm gonna go over that with my Sleek contour kit in the shade dark, and I'm using this contour shade to just deepen and enhance my contour. Again, I don't just place, I blend first and work it into the jawline. So I take some of that same contour shade and I go from behind my ear and I pull it down underneath my neck to help slim that jawline or give it the appearance or the illusion that it is slimmer. And then I just cross it down my neck. So I go under, pull it down in the V, this V. So it sort of elongates my neck, makes it look a little longer because I actually have a short neck. And then I pull it down the side. So that's just going to give my neck a more slimmer illusion or appearance. And whatever is left on the brush, I'm going to use it to further outline my nose contour rather than using product, because I don't want a harsh contour. And I'm going to use the balance just to brush away any whiteness that might be there. I'm going to add a touch more. So for my blush, I'm actually using an eyeshadow color from the 35B. I'm using this sort of purple shade here, purple. It's like a purplish pink. So you have to make your products multi-use, or you will just be buying makeup after makeup after makeup. For the people who are now starting out in makeup and don't have a whole lot of coins, how you can multi-use what you have until you can actually get more. I'm not a huge blush fan, so I just put enough to add balance to the color of my face or to complement my makeup. And I'm going back into my Sleek kit and I'm using the highlight from the Sleek kit for my highlight on my cheekbone. Again, I am not a huge glow fan, so I don't go ham on the glow. I just add a little touch. I'll let you know just now. A little touch. So I'm moving on to the lips now. The lip liner is a set from Makeup Revolution. It's the Retro Looks Lip Kit. And the shade is Unicorn Dream. So this is the lip liner. I love it because it has like flecks of gold and other colors in it. And it's pretty unusual. I love the color, but what I have found is that it's pretty sticky. So if you do this, it's like this. So to combat that, I am using that to blend in my color. the second part of the kit is, and it's like a pearlesque iridescent with purple sort of shimmer.
Yeah, that is what I did put on yesterday.
Go have a seat and hurry up. You need to go take those, put them back in the fridge and clean up your mess because we're leaving in a bit. So you can see what the color actually looks like.
That's not, you know.
So it comes out white, but when you place it on your hand, it looks purple, pink. You get flecks of different colors. So I'm going to be using my same concealer to just clean up on the outer part of the lip so it looks a bit more clean. And I'm gonna go back with the bigger brush and just buff that in. And buffing everything else. I'm gonna touch back in the Beauty Bakery powder, set it. And I'm passing that powder over everything, and now I'm going to buff everything together. Once you press and set your makeup in place, you can always go back over it and buff. Buffing just helps everything to look much more airbrushed. And that is basically the makeup look using the products from this beauty box. So I'm going to go over the items in this beauty box, but let's just appreciate this look right quick. So I actually love all the products in the kit. The lip actually came together, with the exception of the fact that when you smush your lips together, it sticks, but I guess you probably just have to wait for it to dry first before smacking your lips, but yeah. So I did not put on eyeliner. I caught that. So the eyeliner is Maybelline New York Master Precise Ink. How on earth did I nearly forget liner?
Mommy, smell this. This smells like perfume.
It is perfume.
Oh, it is perfume.
It's perfume, you just use it out. So I pass the liner over the eye, over the lash band to hide that lash band and make it look more blended. There we go.
I'll leave this for you.
Okay. Thank you. 5-second rule. Right. So now we can, let me just wipe off my hands.
Look.
Go clean up those quickly and put them back in the fridge. The last step, of course, is setting spray. I'm using Evian natural mineral water. It moisturizes, refreshes, and tones. And yes, I drench myself in this. This helps to take away the powdery look from your makeup. When I drench my face in it, that is. Right, so what we're going to do now is go through the contents of this beauty box. And just as all her boxes, it's going to come with a card that says thank you, and the note on the back: thanks for shopping with KSHH. When you support a small business, you are supporting a dream. Thank you. An actual person is doing a happy dance, and we hope you enjoyed our products and services, and I sure did. I enjoyed all of them. And then you get your 10% coupon card that's valid items. The location is also listed, as well as their phone number, WhatsApp, email address, and their Instagram. You can check them out on Instagram at KSHHBBTT, and she also has a Facebook group that you should join, because she is about to do some promos of the new beauty box that she is about to unleash. Be there to get first-hand views of what she may be releasing. So the contents of this box include the Evian facial spray, which it said it moisturizes, refreshes, and tones, and my skin does feel moisturized. It does feel refreshed. There is also the Makeup Revolution lip kit, which is what I use today. The Retro Looks Gloss Lip Kit in Unicorn Dream. Then you have a Glam Go facial bubble sheet, and it's an oxygenating mask. It says a weekly bubble detox to put skin in its happy place. So you know we need to take care of our skin, especially when we wear makeup on a daily. And even if you don't wear makeup on a daily, the only way your skin is going to remain. There was also a Makeup Revolution Eye, which is the kit that we used, the Slay palette. And last but not least, there was also the e.l.f. Conceived by Nature Restorative Rosemary Shampoo and Conditioner packet. And also a Romantic Bear long-lasting lip color. And this is a really pretty red. That's what it looks like. It's like a... I love it. I wear this with a dark lip liner, and I'm gonna wipe it off. So it's like a blood red, but with a tint of orange. But it dries down to a really pretty color. Put that down for me, please, and go do what I told you to do. Pack up this stuff and put them in the fridge so we can go. So I'm wiping it off, and you can see the orange tint that's left on my finger. So it's like a reddish orange, but it still looks really pretty. So this one looks orange, and on this hand it looks like a blood red. Beautiful. And in the Eye Slay palettes, there was also a Makeup Revolution eye primer. Now this eye primer is a bit more of a shimmer. I tried it yesterday and I realized that I won't use it if I'm using matte shades. I'll just use it if I'm using a shimmer or iridescent color, because I don't think it's going to do much for my matte shades. And all of these goodies came lovely packaged in a KSHH monogrammed beauty box, such as this. So there are 3 sizes. It's basically like a small, medium, and large size. So this is one of the sizes. I love their packaging. I love their packaging. And I'm going to go through the goodie bag as well. This is the last set of reviews that I had to do. Oh, the Covet beauty box. The value of this, the price actually is $375 TT dollars, which is a steal of a deal, because a lot of these products, if you were to purchase them alone, would have amounted to about between $500 and $800 and something TT dollars. So that is a steal of a deal in regards to what you're paying for. So this goodie bag is normally available every Wednesday. She has something called Wacky Wednesday, excuse me, where she has goodie bags for sale for 60 TT, and you can purchase, it has 5 products in it. In this bag, we have an e.l.f. eye primer, my apologies, the e.l.f. Lock and Seal. I have to throw out everything so I don't get mixed up. Right, and then there is the e.l.f. Shadow Lock Eyelid Primer in the shade Tan. This will also look really well under pearlesque, iridescent shimmers or loose glitters and so forth. There is also an e.l.f. Aqua Beauty Molten Liquid Eyeshadow. I am most definitely doing a look with this, hopefully tomorrow, but I'm still going to do this review anyway today. Hopefully I get to do it tomorrow. There is a Urban Decay Hi-Fi Shine Ultra Crush On Lip Gloss, and the shade is, oh, it dropped out. It's what is it? I'm not seeing, it just says SPL, but it's a pink pearlesque glitter shimmery looking shade. It's really pretty, so yay for pretty stuff. Yeah, so that's the shade SPL. There is also a Sephora Rose Lip Mask. I have to use this and see how it is, because my lip gets dry really quickly, so I always have to keep my lips moisturized. Right now my favorite chapstick is the Chapstick Aloha Coconut, which is coconut and pineapple lip balm. I love how it smells, and it keeps my lips so moisturized for extremely long. And then there is a sample size perfume of Jo Malone London. And I love the fact that she always uses really her bags and her boxes. I commend her for that, because others may have just chose really cheap options, but she put work into these boxes, and I can appreciate that, because the review I did yesterday had the Versace Yellow Diamond, which I love. There is also the Versace Pink Diamond, which I love. So keep it coming with the boxes, with the perfumes. That is it for today's review. Again, this is the look that I created using the Eye Slay palette and the Covet beauty box. If you would like to purchase one of the beauty boxes, you can go ahead and contact her via phone at 334-8604. These I would actually put in the drop down because it's handy. You can email her at kshhbeautybox@gmail.com, or you can head on over to Instagram because Instagram is the jam. Those bros.
Now I'm brown.
So on Instagram, it's KSHH. Hoorah! So that is it for today's review. You all can let me know what other things you want me to review and what other videos you want me to post, whether it's makeup looks that you think I should try. I am now getting back into doing my YouTube videos, and it's kind of a way for me to get out of my shell. Like, a lot of people think I'm really outspoken and really outgoing, but when I get in front of a camera, it's like, well, I want to expand myself and expand my horizons. So help me do that. And while you are at it, make sure that you click like and subscribe so that you can get future videos on alert, and make sure you press the notification bell so that you're not going to miss any of my videos. And but that is it for now. Thank you guys for tuning in for this long. Have yourselves a good evening, and I will see you in my next video. This is your girl.
This is the girl named Adela.
We are out.
We are out. It is.